board meeting. I'm sorry, such short notice. 2 of our council members couldn't make it. We are here to decide on Wendy Fletcher's paintings to study for next year's art program at Renison. We have narrowed it down to 5. Once we will explain, we will then ask the school for their opinions. I will start. I believe that Wendy Fletcher's Hildegard Blue Christ should be a candidate to be studied in next year's art class because when I first saw the painting, it was calming because of the blue. Did you know that in Iran, blue is a symbol of protection from the evil eye? The spots of red remind me of passion, love, and even danger. But did you know in Africa it means death? The white reminds me of purity and innocence, but in China it also means death. The symbol in the painting is a compass, which means someone is guiding us. There is also a cross in the middle, which represents Christ. The meaning of the painting is that even though Christ died for our sins, he still loves us. The dots on the painting symbolizes the sins that we have committed. The birds in the painting are a symbol of God's messengers and how he is watching over us. The circles around the compass is a symbol of eternity. The overall meaning Wendy Fletcher wants us to get from her painting is that Christ will forever watch over us and guide us even if we have sinned. I did some more research and I found out that the title means Hildegard means it's a female name and it means fighter. Blue means sadness or peace, and Christ means God. Therefore, the meaning of the title is the peaceful fighter of God. This is why I believe my painting should be elected for next year's class.
I think my painting, Patchwork of Pain, should be the highlight. For Neo-Expressionism, color tells it all. In the painting, I see injustice, skin inflamed with whip marks, scratches, and burns. Big black blocky lines segregate different pains. Universally, black is the night and death. It brings sin, despair, and emptiness. Red pops as a bold symbol of energy and life, yet also symbolizing danger. In Nathaniel Hawthorne's A Scarlet Letter, red is immortalized as an adulterous color, bringing others to lustful thoughts and actions. Yellow has been seen as happiness, relating to the sun, warmth, and day. However, there are still many negative meanings and thoughts: quarantine, cowards, racism. Injustice lives as a cruel reminder of human sins. However, it is always important to learn from these actions.
Both of your paintings have been wonderful, but I'm going to tell you why Wendy's painting Humility should be the feature artwork in the class next year. She uses black in the background, flecked with splotches of purple, blue, and pink. The bold, dark black background can be associated with death and evil in Western culture. However, I believe Wendy uses black in this painting to symbolize power, elegance, and mystery. The bronze tones of the moon give a warm feel to the painting, in contrast with the cool blue and purple tones in the background. The dots of white, like stars in the endless galaxy, float before my eyes, bringing up memories of stargazing on a summer night. Wendy talks about her idea of the hierarchy of metallic colors. Painting the moon the lowest color on the hierarchy has a mysterious quality to it. I believe she chose to paint the moon bronze as a part of her overall theme of humility. When you initially see metallic colors and purple tones, you may think of royalty. However, I believe Wendy uses these colors to set an overall idea of being humble about what you are given. Wendy says the symbol on the gold circle at the top is the ancient oracle bone's character, meaning humility. Confucius said, "Humility is the solid foundation of all virtues." I believe she is conveying the idea that the moon is humble in its existence. It is not the brightest in the sky, but it has a certain beauty and mystery in its light. And that's why I think this painting should be chosen.
Arthiga, who had an emergency family crisis, emailed me this: Wendy Fletcher's use of colors, shape, and form to give life to her painting, courage and anger, stand back to back. The painting depicts courage and anger within the homeless people. In my opinion, this painting shows, while courage and anger are emotions that give different outcomes, they need to work together to fight injustice. In the painting, there is a tall black line acting as a wall of doubt to divide two sides of the painting. Warm tone colors can be seen, but also in contrast with cool colors. The purple rectangular box appear as building, and an outline can be seen on both sides of the black wall, painted in yellow, orange, and red. Flecks of metallic gold are incorporated, casting a silhouette for Fletcher's description as angel wings. The outline with a strong emphasis on red tones on the right represents anger, while the outline of stronger tones of yellow and gold on the left portray courage and strength. As the black wall disappears, people will come to realize what is needed to end homelessness: unity.
Professor Shalia also couldn't make it to this meeting, so I'm going to read for her. She says, "The painting I chose is called Out of the Whirlwind. When I first saw this painting, I felt glad and peaceful. The color teal is a blend of blue and green, which gives it some cool and calming attributes. It is associated with a sophisticated feel to calm the mind and the body. According to Wendy Fletcher, teal represents ordinary time. Gold is the color of the divine, illumination of healing and redemption. The color gold, in general, is a warm color which represents extravagance, wealth, and riches. Whirlwind means hurricane. The 3 to 5 strokes in a circle are like hurricane swirls from an upper view. The gold represents the center swirl of the hurricane. The random splatters of paint in gold, black, and blue remind me about the amount of chaos created. Wendy Fletcher used oil and acrylic. Her canvas is horizontal, which means the canvas is telling a story. She uses the shape of a spiral over and over again in the painting to demonstrate the whirling effect of new things. The teal is applied with a palette knife to create the feeling of rough texture. Out of the Whirlwind is a reference to a passage from the book of Job in the Hebrew Scriptures. He is full of misery, and then God speaks to Job out of the whirlwind. This painting is about hope because despite all the chaos, one looks forward for something positive to happen."
Thank you for coming to the board meeting.
Please vote for your favorite painting
In the comments down below.